It is an exciting time to be in the WWE Universe, is it not? And I can't tell you how excited I am to be here tonight to make this announcement to all of you. As you all know by now, there's something coming called the WWE Network. On February 24th, 2014, the WWE Network at 11:06 p.m. Eastern Time goes live to the world. What you didn't hear was that there's another announcement I want to make right now, that on February 27th, right here at Full Sail University, NXT will go live on the WWE Network. I will expect you all to be loud because we are going to show the world that NXT is the future, and the future is now.
Welcome to NXT. You just heard the huge announcement from COO Triple H. The WWE Network is coming February 24th.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. From Newcastle, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, Adrian Neville.
The man that gravity forgot, back in the NXT arena here in Orlando, Florida.
I always look forward to seeing this man come out and wrestle.
Adrian Neville, a couple of weeks ago, had a match for the NXT Championship against Bo Dallas on NXT 200 in a lumberjack match, and that got interrupted by this man.
And his opponent, with a seasonal residency in Kofi Grande, Brazil, weighing in at 200 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
See, Adrian Neville committed the ultimate sin against Tyler Breeze. You do not, I repeat, you do not touch the face of Prince Pretty.
It was during that lumberjack match that Tyler Breeze was one of the lumberjacks trying to keep Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville inside the ring. Adrian Neville and Tyler Breeze had an altercation earlier in the match. As the match continued, we saw Adrian Neville go for the red arrow on Bo Dallas, and if it weren't for Tyler Breeze, Bo Dallas would not have been able to get out of the way and then secure the pinfall and thus retain his championship.
So Byron, what you're saying is you think Neville took it one step too far?
Well, Tyler Breeze is a gorgeous man, and I'm okay in saying that.
So this is Adrian Neville's shot 4 weeks later to go one-on-one with Tyler Breeze, a little retribution for what happened on the 200th episode of NXT.
Adrian Neville, after coming up a little bit short against Bo Dallas, he said it only whet his appetite that much more to train harder, to work harder, and earn another opportunity. But to do so, he's got to get through Tyler Breeze.
Which is no small
feat.
Thank you.
Let's not forget, 2 weeks ago, we saw Tyler Breeze score a win over the massive 300-pound Mason Ryan. I mean, Tyler Breeze has been on a roll.
Oh, he's got a new seasonal residence in Campo Grande, Brazil. He's been practicing capoeira to warm up and be in better shape.
Dance fighting?
Of course, it loosens you up a little bit.
How does that help you in the ring?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Do you know it?
Neville, ooh, I've tried, but I pulled a muscle.
You have a muscle?
Very funny.
Neville, oh, coming right at Breeze. And Breeze doing the smart thing here and getting a little breathing room between him and the high flyer.
I don't think it's going to last long.
Adrian, oh! Whoa!
Wow, maybe he's been doing capoeira.
How about
That's
that?
scouting right there, folks.
Byron, you're around all these superstars in the locker room. What has Adrian Neville's mindset been since he lost the NXT Championship match to Bo Dallas?
He's extra motivated. You know, Adrian Neville has that code of respect which says he's got to be able to look at himself in the mirror and know that he put forth the best effort night in and night out. And he looked at that opportunity against Bo Dallas and said, you know what, I came up short, but I'm going to get another opportunity at some point in the future, and I'm going to make it count.
Tensai, how would you feel if someone interfered in your title match like Tyler Breeze did to Adrian Neville?
I would not be happy about it, but I wouldn't, let it go that far and let the possibility of someone interfering, that's something that Neville has to think about. He has to take care of business a little bit quicker.
Do you not recall that Neville was the one that started the whole issue?
How so? Tyler Breeze put his hands on Neville.
He slapped Tyler Breeze.
But the job of the Lumberjacks was to keep
To throw a
the
man
action
back
in the ring.
ring.
He was not meant to do that.
Clearly you guys haven't read the Ugo manual.
The Ugo manual?
Yes, did I stutter?
Please enlighten us on what the Ugo manual is.
Well, I will after the show.
Okay. Tyler Breeze holding his own here so far against Newcastle's greatest son, Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville, a former NXT Tag Team Champion 2 times.
You know, Neville, you talk about being a tag team champion, the issues he had with Corey Graves, he's used all that for motivation. That would break down some superstars, but to his credit, he keeps on going and he gets better and better.
Meanwhile, Tyler Breeze is worried about his own private jet. He calls it, quote, breezing on by.
That's a really cool name.
He's got a giant picture of his face on the wing.
He has his own jet.
He has his
Watch
own
out!
jet.
Oh!
Can Breeze get a win over Adrian Neville? We'll find out as NXT continues here in the NXT arena. Welcome back to NXT. Tyler Breeze in the middle of a match here with Adrian Neville, and Neville perhaps looking for a little bit of revenge for what happened 4 weeks ago between these two in the NXT Championship match.
Yeah, you talk about the difference between these two men. You know, Adrian Neville grew up with a large family, always wanted to do this, always wanted to compete inside the ring, which he's doing, obviously. Tyler Breeze, on the other hand, wanted to use this to accentuate his runway career, which is okay as well.
He wanted to use what to accentuate his own career?
NXT.
The popularity here in NXT.
Oh, here's a cover from Breeze. Breeze and the kick out by Neville.
And of course, the big news of the night, the announcement from the COO Triple H, the WWE Network coming February 24th, and the NXT Live special February 27th. So much on the horizon for these NXT superstars. The spotlight is here on NXT.
Oh, wow, what a backbreaker from Neville out of nowhere.
That's how resourceful Adrian Neville is. You can never spend too much time away from him because you don't know how he's going to respond.
Think about how infuriated Adrian Neville had to be after that match. Not only did he have to go through his best friend Sami Zayn in the #1 contenders match for the NXT title just to get that opportunity, but then Bo Dallas slips away again because of this man, Tyler Breeze.
You want to be successful, you have to have thick skin.
Ooh.
Or a thick
Going
skull.
right after Breeze. Here's the cover from Neville. Neville cannot put away Breeze just yet.
For as pretty as Breeze is, he is a tough individual.
Of course he's tough.
You're pretty. I don't know if you're tough.
That's very nice of you. Thank you, T.
I have no problem telling another man he's pretty.
Tom, not so much.
Into the corner, here comes Neville. Ooh, right to the face. That's the moneymaker.
Oh, Neville's gonna fly.
Neville, oh, wow, what a drop kick. Here's the cover, this might do it. No, Breeze can't put away Adrian.
That's what Tyler Breeze brings to the table. Never count out Prince Pretty.
Wow. Take a look at all the air that Adrian Neville got, and then this textbook drop kick from Tyler Breeze. Wow, right on the jaw.
Yeah, see, that's what happens now. Tyler Breeze kicking it up a gear. You attack his face, he'll attack you.
Prince Pretty. I can't get over Prince Pretty. Is that your moniker on him?
You just wish your name was Prince Pretty.
Not a little.
Byron, is this perhaps Tyler Breeze's ploy to get himself back into the NXT title picture?
Yeah, I think it will. I think it will, and this is the moment that Tyler Breeze can take advantage.
Breeze looking for the beauty shot, coming up empty. Well scouted by Neville.
And Neville's got to do something. He can't waste time.
Neville, ooh. Oh, man, big enziguri.
Oh, no.
This could be bad for Tyler Breeze. We saw this on NXT 200. Can Neville put away Tyler Breeze? Can he get his retribution for that NXT Championship match? Oh, man, nobody home.
That's gonna hurt.
Breeze looking to capitalize. Here's the cover, and Neville still in this match.
What? How did that just happen? Adrian Neville, I thought he was going to put away Tyler Breeze, and Breeze out of the way at the last second. High risk, no reward.
I still can't get over the elevation that Adrian Neville just got.
I know nothing about that.
An opening now for Tyler Breeze. Oh, looking for the beauty shot. Oh, here's the cover from Neville. Breeze is down. Oh, and kicking out is the gorgeous one.
Oh, so close.
I think he might be out cold.
Breeze isn't moving. Adrian Neville might not realize where he is right now.
Byron, we normally see Tyler Breeze bide his time, find the right opportunity, but he's proved to be extremely resilient in this match.
Listen to these fans. This is awesome. And this is awesome.
That's all the Wanna Breezers out there.
Neville.
Come on, Neville, you get up there.
Neville finally looking for his revenge. Can he hit the red air? Oh, wait a minute.
Smart move. Smart move, desperation, but it stops Neville. Ooh. On your face again.
Oh, look out. Off the top rope. Neville, oh man, got caught again.
That's what happens every time you go up to that top rope. It can end really well, or in this case, really bad.
That right there is why I don't go to the top rope, fellas.
I don't think you get up to the top rope.
Is that a challenge?
This is a fact.
And Breeze now just trying to power Neville back up onto the top rope.
This is a real dangerous spot for both these guys.
Both men are showing the effects right now as well.
What is
Breeze?
Breeze?
Oh,
man!
Great counter from Neville.
Tyler Breeze went for it all, and now Neville, one more time.
You know what comes next? Could be time for the oh! Connecting, wow, with full force into Breeze, and Neville finally gets over Breeze.
Here's your winner, Adrian Neville.
What an incredible match. Two fellas who have each other scouted to a T. Reversals, great offense, great match.
You're speechless, aren't you?
I'm speechless. Great match.
I'll agree with you.
I'm a big fan of that match.
You know, Neville said that he was going to work harder. He was going to train harder, be more resilient, and he just proved it.
Let's take another look at what happened here in this match. Neville thought he had it right here, but Breeze reacting at just the right moment.
Yeah, Breeze thought he had it here, going for a high-risk maneuver of his own. To no avail. Second time is a charm. That's all she wrote. Red arrow.
Ooh, that corkscrew shooting star press, and finally Adrian Neville gets his revenge against Tyler Breeze for robbing him of the NXT Championship. Well, so much happening here tonight on NXT, and we just saw from Adrian Neville finally getting back at Tyler Breeze, and the NXT title picture again becomes very clouded.
You know, Adrian Neville sent a direct message to the matchmakers. I want another shot, and I want it now.
And after watching that match, he deserves it.
Still to come on NXT, the leader of the Believers takes on the NXT star who not only gets hyped, he stays hyped. NXT Champion Bo Dallas goes one-on-one with the energetic Mojo Rawley tonight. And coming up next, the high-risk, high-impact, and high-energy Moonchild makes his return to the NXT arena. How will the free-spirited star fare in his next matchup? CJ Parker in action next on NXT.
Welcome back to NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. From the Moonchild commune, weighing in at 220 pounds, CJ Parker.
I see you bobbing your head over there.
I'm a huge fan of CJ Parker. Huge fan.
The psychedelic, funkiest superstar here on NXT.
Was it Parker or Parker?
Parker.
Oh. Are you a fan of organic food?
I am.
Oh, then you and
Can you
CJ
tell?
Parker have something in common.
CJ Parker believes in flying his Greek flag high. And tonight he's going to have a stiff tester in singles competition. CJ Parker is trying to instill love upon the entire NXT universe.
I take it McDonald's is now serving organic food.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan, the former Indiana Hoosier. Byron, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, if you want a prototype for a superstar, Jason Jordan is it. One of the hardest working men in the NXT locker room, working out 3 times a day in the gym, watching film whenever he can. Every minute of the day, and he's athletic too, every minute of the day is spent trying to get better and take advantage of opportunities like this.
Let's see if all that hard work pays off. Against my man CJ Parker.
And he's got exceptional abs.
CJ or Jason Jordan?
Jason Jordan.
Oh, wow, look at the power from Jordan.
Some of that amateur background.
Shoulders down and some flexibility, too, from Jordan.
And we know CJ Parker has had some rivalry issues with Tyler Breeze in the past. He said he's
Shoulders down again here for...
He's done with that. He took a 30-minute baking soda organic-filled bath, and he feels like a new man.
What?
Baking soda helps cleanse your system.
No, what's a bath?
Oh,
Yes. Point taken.
that's what that smell is. Jordan, gets
wow.
caught with a big kick from CJ Parker. Trying to feel the love here from the NXT universe.
What do you call that little movement by the Moonchild? A little gyration.
Funky? Oh, there's the third eye. That huge palm strike to the face of Jordan, and CJ Parker picks up the win.
Here's your winner, CJ Parker.
Well, that is the ILU philosophy in full effect. Integrity, love, and unity, a.k.a. CJ Parker.
Well, guys, let's take a look at this huge kick we saw from CJ Parker. Wow. Right to the jaw there of Jason Jordan.
Yeah, CJ wasn't done there. He calls this the third eye. And the only thing Jason Jordan was seeing was stars, if that at all.
Well, CJ Parker picks up the win and looking to make an impact here on NXT with the WWE Network coming down the pike February 24th, and of course the NXT Live Special February 27th.
Up next, it's time to get hyped and stay hyped as the energetic Mojo Rawley takes on the unbelievable NXT champ Bo Dallas. Can the leader of the Believers overcome the hype? We'll find out next.
I don't get hype, I stay hype.
Woo-hoo, I love this guy, the energy he brings.
It's the hype man, Mojo Rawley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. From Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 272 pounds, Mojo Rawley.
The energy this guy brings is infectious. Listen to the people here. They love him. And I love him. I think he's great.
The former University of Maryland football star, Tensai and him have something a little bit in common. Some D1 experience.
And I'll tell you what, and he walked onto a Division I team, which is unbelievable. The first to slip through the cracks and then to prove the coaches wrong and earn yourself a scholarship. Hats off to Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo's had a tumultuous ride in life. It wasn't a few years ago that he was living out of his car and then achieved success on his own, collegiate success, and now here on NXT.
He's been on a roll here since his debut a few months ago.
And his opponent from Brooksville, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, the NXT Champion, Bo Dallas.
And Byron, this could perhaps be the biggest match of Mojo Rawley's young career.
It is, and it's all thanks to Bo Dallas. Bo told me it's a new year and he's got a brand new Bo Dallas initiative to give opportunities to young and hungry talent. So if nothing else, this is going to be a great experience for Mojo Rawley, and I'd like to say before you all, I am a believer.
Oh my God, you're a goof.
What?
I saw Mojo backstage, and I walked by him, tried to get a word in. He was focused.
Oh, he better be focused.
I think he realized the opportunity he has. Stay hyped, brother, stay hyped.
Normally when you walk by people, they don't really give you the day of time. So.
The day of time, right. Yes. You making up your own vocabulary right now?
The intensity just pouring out of Mojo Rawley for this match, and he's got the NXT Universe on his side.
I give Mojo that, man. When he comes out here, he gets the NXT Universe to their feet. He brings up all the energy, all the hype. You got to respect that.
Of course you do.
But you also have to respect the fact that he's taking on the NXT champion.
All due respect to the NXT champion. He's a champion for a reason. But he's facing Mojo Rawley.
Oh, yeah. You ain't hyping now. You ain't hype. You ain't hype.
Come on, Mojo.
See, this is great. I'm glad the NXT Universe is firmly in the corner of Mojo Rawley because this feeds Bo Dallas. Voids the negative energy, invites the positive energy to motivate him in every match.
And Mojo's using the people for the energy.
Well, they can't get in the ring, so...
But you can listen, you can feel the electricity. Have you ever been in the ring, Simon? Who? Simon, Byron?
Try Saxton.
Mojo Rawley a little bit under 300 pounds. Tensai, you know all about the heavyweight division. Wow.
Easy.
Look at the power.
That's all right.
That right there will change the game. Make you rethink your whole philosophy.
Bo looks absolutely stunned.
Bo Dallas is the NXT champion, and he knows where he is at all times.
And all credit to Bo, but Bo has never been in the ring with someone like this, with this intensity.
Mojo Rawley's never been inside the ring with the NXT champion.
Agreed. But it's not bothering him. Oh.
There's that football background, three-point stance, no getting away.
You think Bo has faced someone like this before?
Absolutely not. Oh, man.
Hey, look, if you're in danger, get out of Dodge. There's nothing wrong with that.
Tensai, what does it mean for Mojo this early in his career to have an opportunity at the NXT champion?
Mojo's making me a Mo-lever right now. Come on, Mojo.
Oh, give me a break.
That was
Mo-lever.
good.
That was desperate.
Come on, Simon, that was good.
It's Saxton.
There's a resolve of our NXT champion, the longest reigning NXT champion of all time.
I'm glad you said that because Bo has the ability, when the time is right, when the situation calls for it, he can up his game and prove why he's the top dog on NXT.
I had a chance to speak with Bo Dallas earlier this week. He said he was going with his all-white attire because he wants his fans to know that he is, quote, as pure as the driven Bo.
Yeah, but Bo,
really?
Growing up, Bo always protected his siblings, and he feels the same way about the NXT Universe. He wants to give them that wholesome family image that we all desire.
Here comes Mojo Rawley.
Yeah. The universe seems like they're buying into that, Byron.
I am.
Come on, Mojo.
The former defensive lineman.
Stay hyped, Mojo. Here we go.
Oh, watch out. Oh, splashing down in the corner. Going for it again. Oh,
it's not looking good here for Bo.
No. Oh, and Bo Dallas doing the smart thing and getting out of the way of the train tracks.
Mojo's doing the right thing. You can't let Bo get any time.
Bo manages to get away. Here's the cover on Rawley.
Oh,
Yes.
he had the tights.
Here's your winner, the NXT Champion,
He had the tights.
Bo Dallas.
Come on.
He had the tights.
He had the tights.
He had the tights.
Oh,
Hey, guess
Simon,
what?
did you not see that?
Guess what, T?
Did you not see that?
Yeah, I see that
So
the
you're
NXT
okay
champion,
with that?
he has the win, too.
So you're okay with that?
I'm okay with the fact that the Bo leaving champion is still our Bo
That's
leaving winner.
unbelievable.
Bo Dallas slips by again. We saw it 4 weeks ago in the NXT Championship match. We saw it against Sami Zayn thanks to an exposed turnbuckle. But let's take a look back at this match. Look at the vertical leap of Mojo Rawley.
Oh, he would try it again, but Bo wisely getting out of danger. And champion, proving how resourceful he is. Just in time, 3 seconds later, and all that matters is Bo Dallas is still your NXT champion.
I'll tell you, that's not the last time we see Mojo.
Your NXT champion, Bo Dallas, squeaks out of another match tonight in Orlando.
Two weeks ago, Lana's distraction caused a shocking upset that the leader of the Boom Squad promised won't happen again, as Kofi Kingston gets a rematch with the Bulgarian brute, Alexander Rusev. Next.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Welcome back to NXT. Tom Phillips here alongside Byron Saxton. And Tensai, it's been a great night so far of NXT, and now it's time for our main event.
Большой честь! Я предоставлю вам самый сильный, самый агрессивный Bulgarian brute Alexander Rusev!
And as we were just saying, it's time for our main event. Alexander Rusev, the Bulgarian Nightmare, with Lana by his side, set for action.
Bulgarian Nightmare, Bulgarian Brute, the man who has been most dominant and impressive on NXT the last few weeks.
What an impression he's made on me, as well as all the fans there at NXT.
It was during NXT 200 when Lana challenged Kofi Kingston on behalf of Alexander Rusev. The two had a fantastic match 2 weeks later, and now we get another opportunity to see these two great superstars go at it.
Let me tell you something about this Lana, the social ambassador for Alexander Rusev. She has done wonders for his career. She said every match that Rusev has is one step added to the Rusev legacy.
What we do in life echoes for eternity.
And the COO, Triple H, made the announcement earlier tonight. The impact of the WWE Network on NXT is going to be monumental, and superstars like Alexander Rusev will have a huge opportunity to shine.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. His opponent from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston back at Full Sail University.
Boom! You know, boom! Have you guys been hearing the locker room talk about Kofi Kingston?
What's that?
He has been crying and
come
complaining.
on.
I wasn't ready the last time I faced Alexander Rusev. I want another shot. Oh my God.
You will
You're
never
up
hear Kofi Kingston complain about a loss.
You're up at Raw and SmackDown with him, Tensai. What does he say?
That is a complete fabrication. I saw Kofi last week. We came down to the Performance Center early this week, and we started rolling around the ring. He wanted to get in the ring with someone the size of Rusev, and we have a good game plan right here, and I'm looking forward to see Kofi.
We have a good game plan for this tag team match?
I coached him up.
Oh, that's dangerous.
So Rusev and Kofi Kingston locking up here, and we saw the fantastic match these two had 2 weeks ago, and Alexander Rusev has had the aid of Lana in a lot of his matches lately.
You know, a lot of times when you see superstars from Raw and SmackDown come down here, sometimes they might underestimate the talent that you might find here on NXT, and I think that's what happened to Kofi Kingston. You know, and I guarantee you, he's going to be more focused this time than he was the first time around.
That does hold true, but I guarantee you Kofi Kingston did not underestimate Rusev. Not someone of his caliber. He understands that when he gets in that ring, every single time you need to be on top of your game with every single WWE superstar.
No, I want to go back to something you said a little earlier there, Tensai. You said you were rolling around with Kofi Kingston. What exactly did you mean by that?
He got in the ring, he wanted to see what it's like to have someone in the ring who, as big as Rusev is, laying on top of him, applying pressure to certain areas. Wanted to see what it felt like.
So you're a coach now.
I'm a man, master of many.
Savvy veteran.
At least I'm not a journalist.
Look at the look at the agility of Kofi Kingston.
And Rusev is still on his feet.
Keep it coming.
Oh, wow.
No more jumping for Kofi.
300 pounds of Alexander Rusev, this monster.
You can't underestimate the athleticism of Alexander Rusev. I mean, here's a guy who went to a sporting school in Bulgaria. His whole entire life has been centered around athletics. And this is a man who's almost 300 pounds.
Rusev has so influenced his home country of Bulgaria that we understand that there are now generations of sons being named after him. It's unprecedented the effect he's had here in a short time in NXT.
That's what Alexander Rusev wants. He wants his name to be remembered for thousands and thousands of years. He wants streets built after him, monuments built in his honor, and he's well on his way to doing that.
Kofi just wants to win.
Isn't that cute?
That is.
A 10-time champion in WWE.
10-time champion, exactly. He knows how to win.
Wait till Alexander Rusev gets up there.
The important thing to remember about Alexander Rusev is that he's faced WWE talent before. His debut was against Dolph Ziggler, the show-off, a former world heavyweight champion. Now he's got Kofi Kingston.
What does that tell you about Alexander Rusev? He fears no one. He wants the best of the best, and he wants to break them all down.
And Tensai, we can see here the pace has slowed down. Alexander Rusev trying to ground the high flyer here.
Very smart on Rusev. Kofi knows what he's doing.
Lana looking on, the advisor and translator for Alexander Rusev.
Social ambassador.
Sorry.
It's okay. You know, Rusev, you're not going to find this guy in a gym training with weights. The guy trains outside. He uses logs for squatting routines and tree trunks to improve his kicking ability. He loves to utilize his knees, his elbows, his head.
There was an interview today.
Whoa! Kofi!
Come on, Kofi. Where he admitted he overlooked Rusev, and it will not happen again.
I said that earlier.
He wanted this rematch.
He was crying about it, remember?
Kofi, looking for the baseball slide.
You need to be writing for the Inquirer.
Sorry, I already have a job.
And Kofi Kingston has struggled to get past this just brute strength of the Bulgarian brute.
Easier said than done. Rusev, just the way he moves, it's so methodical. No movement is wasted.
Whoa! Oh! There's the agility of Kofi. Wow! Will Kofi get even with Rusev tonight? Find out as our main event rolls on. Welcome back to our main event here on NXT. Kofi Kingston in control right now against Alexander Rusev.
You know, you look at a matchup like this, you look at a conflict of styles. Obviously, Kofi likes to keep the pace quick, high-flying. Rusev likes to slow it down. But to Kofi's credit, he is stuck in there with Alexander Rusev.
This is not the first time Kofi's been in the ring with someone this size.
Kofi trying to build some momentum.
It's Kofi.
power bomb.
Bad news for Kofi.
That's the trouble when you're in there with a 300-pound heavyweight. You never know when that can come out. Here's the cover. Kofi down for a moment and kicks out.
You got to believe that Kofi Kingston's starting to feel the pressure now. He's already gone down once to Alexander Rusev. He's backed into a corner, and if he can't respond, what does this do to Kofi Kingston?
Let's take another look back. Look at this huge power bomb out of the corner from Alexander Rusev. All the height and impact he laid on Kofi Kingston.
I like this here. Alexander Rusev in Bulgarian just shouting at Kofi Kingston.
Tensai, you two had spoken about a plan, you and Kofi, but now the fatigue has to set in. What could be? What's the game plan now?
You know, he needs to create separation.
Tell us,
create
Coach.
separation. He has to capitalize on a mistake, which Rusev will probably make.
And the
Kofi's
social
been here
ambassador.
before. He knows how to get out of these situations. I have utmost, no worries at all that Kofi's going to come out.
Do you have an audible prepared in case your game plan doesn't work?
We do.
Good.
The social ambassador for Alexander Rusev, Lana, looking on, much delight. She seems to have been the only person that has any type of control over Alexander Rusev. Kofi trying to get back to his feet, always feeds off the crowd. Now looking to feed off the NXT universe.
Every time Kofi tries to get back to his feet, Alexander Rusev knocks him back down.
Clubbing blows to the head of Kofi, and the official finally forces Rusev to break.
Lana likes that.
Oh. Rusev looking to put away Kofi yet again, and Kofi stays alive. And Tensai, how about the resiliency of Kingston?
Like I said before, Kofi's been here before. He is a veteran of the war.
Yeah, hey, look, let's not fool anyone around here. It's only a matter of time. Kofi's been here before, yeah. He suffered a loss. He has been here before.
We got a wave going here in the NXT arena at Full Sail University. These fans trying to get behind Kofi Kingston.
Oh, is that how it does? You get behind Kofi Kingston by doing the wave?
Pick up Byron and take him right out of here.
You wish.
I do.
They're calling for the SOS.
Why don't you stand
wave,
up?
got it?
Why don't you stand up, Coach T?
He doesn't need me yet.
Kingston.
He doesn't need me yet.
He did earlier.
The longer this match goes, I'm going with this favoring Kofi right now.
Well, Kofi's got to get up to his feet, first of all.
Oh, he's on his feet right now, son.
Ooh.
Come on, baby. Come on, Kofi.
Come on,
Kofi.
Rusev.
Kofi's starting to find his groove.
Oh, Rusev's got to shake it off. He's back on his feet.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, here's the cover, and Rusev powers out. Wow, that was a Samoan drop counter there by Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, Rusev had him.
Ooh, and he's really set off Rusev now. He looks mad.
Now you do.
He did not have him there.
Oh, here we go. Rusev, full speed.
Oh, full speed into the boot of
Kofi.
Kingston.
But Rusev is still on his feet.
Kofi.
He caught him again. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, and now into the Samoan drop.
How strong is Alexander Rusev?
Impressive.
Lights out. Kofi is done. Count him.
Another cover from Rusev. This could do it. Kofi's still in this match.
I tell you what, the resilience of Kofi Kingston is second to none.
Just cannot seem to put him away. I can't imagine what Lana is telling Rusev in there. He's going to have to get a medieval on Kofi Kingston in here.
Rusev is maintaining his composure. He's got Kofi in his line of sight.
Look at the look on Rusev's face, staring down Kofi Kingston.
Uh-oh.
SOS! SOS! Here's a cover on Rusev.
He kicked out. He kicked
put him
out.
away.
Come on, Kofi. Come on now. Come on, Kofi. Get up now. Keep it rolling.
That's what Kingston does best, pulling it out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, I guarantee you that frustration's coming back to Kofi. He's asking himself, what do I have to do to beat Alexander Rusev?
Ooh. Finally has the big man to the ground. Oh!
Another one? Oh, Rusev almost got him. Watch out!
Oh, man.
Oh. You can't take too much time. Alexander Rusev has Kofi Kingston's number.
How about Rusev tripping Kofi up as he came through for that third kick?
Of course, it's smart.
Rusev looking for another cover on
Gotta hook
Kofi.
that leg. Gotta hook
Kofi's
that
still
leg.
in it.
This is what I mean. Rusev's losing his cool right here.
Can't do that. He can't do that.
Can't do that.
Not the first time we've seen this from Alexander Rusev. It happened against Dolph.
This is where we see Kofi being the veteran.
Yeah, there's the calming source of Lana on the outside of the ring. Rusev knows. He's still got him. He's still got Kofi Kingston.
I don't know if the big monster's listening right now. He might be seeing red.
That.
Look at Kofi's. He doesn't even know where he's at.
Kofi knows where he's at.
Oh, here we go.
Kingston.
Here we go.
Was looking for the accolade there, was Rusev.
Oh!
Oh, Kofi's feeling it.
Could be
Kofi's
time.
feeling it. Little boom drop.
Where's this energy coming from?
Boom, boom,
Boom! Boom drop. Plenty left in the tank
Come on,
for
Kofi. Keep it
Kingston.
going, Kofi. It's about winning now. Boom.
Oh, jeez.
Boom. Boom. Come on, Simon.
Stop.
Wait a minute. Oh, look at Lana.
Oh,
Look
don't worry
at
about
Lana
her.
ring post.
There you go.
Come on,
Leave it
Kofi.
alone.
Don't worry. There you go.
Oh! Trouble in Paradise right on the ear of Rusev. The cover. Kofi's got it.
Here's your winner, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston with a huge win. And what a match.
Yeah, consider Kofi lucky right there at the last moment.
The harder Kofi works, the luckier he gets. It's amazing.
Lana paid dividends for Alexander Rusev in the first match between these two superstars, but this time she could have been the downfall perhaps for Rusev.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kofi barely got to this point. First time around, Kofi had it going, but got caught by Alexander Rusev, who we thought was about to put Kofi away.
That big Samoan drop and the strength to catch Kofi out of midair. And here's a distraction from Lana, trying to get Kofi off his game. Kofi out of the way just in time, and then boom, Trouble in Paradise right to the side of the temple, and Kofi Kingston finally gets the best of Alexander Rusev.
Here's your winner.
What a match by Rusev.
Well, historic news tonight. The WWE Network is on its way, and what better way to celebrate than with Kofi Kingston getting a win here in our main event tonight in Orlando, Florida. So long from the NXT Arena.